We've been doing some experimenting here, and we've shown that a 1-inch strip of Xcluder fills this 1-inch diameter by 3/4 inch deep hole very nicely. And I'll show in a second that also 10 inches of 5-inch wide copper fills the same hole to the same density. I'm going to measure up 1 inch of Xcluder and cut it. You can see I'm wearing the gloves and using the shears that are provided in the starter kit. Go ahead and cut a 1-inch strip of Xcluder. I'm going to fold it in half and then lay it across the hole here. Use my shears to push it in the hole, and just a little more effort allows us to shove it nicely in the hole and get it flush below the surface. Of course, again, I'm using gloves here because you don't want to get poked in the finger. I'm going to measure off now a 10-inch piece of copper gauze, 5 inches wide, that we've established as the equivalent amount of copper needed to get this 1-inch by 3/4 inch deep hole to the same density as the Xcluder. I'm going to measure off and cut 10 inches of this material. And there we are. And then to roll it up. Fold it up. And stuff it in the same size hole here. And here our goal again is to get the material stuffed to the same density as Xcluder, and also to get the fibers below the surface so that they're not sticking out, that anyone might touch a fiber, or you could spackle over the top. So there you go. Here we've measured out 2 feet by 4 inches wide of Xcluder outdoor material, and we've measured out 20 feet of 5-inch wide copper gauze. And then we're going to cut this one into 10-inch pieces, so we'll get 24 10-inch pieces of this, and we'll cut this into 24 1-inch strips, and then we'll show how these two different amounts of material fill the same amount of holes in our board. Here you see now we've cut the 20 feet of copper into 24 10-inch pieces, and we've cut 2 feet of Xcluder into 24 1-inch long by 4-inch wide pieces. And I'm going to demonstrate filling one hole, and we'll proceed off camera to do the rest. Okay, here's one hole of copper. Do the same thing with Xcluder. Fold this in half. Push it in the hole. And we're done. You can see the finished product. We've filled 24 holes, starting with 2 feet of 4-inch wide Xcluder outdoor material and 20 feet of 5-inch wide copper gauze. They fill the same amount of holes.